All right, we're back in the garage working on the Schwinn Axum. Today we got the Shimano MT200 brakes in. So we're just gonna put those on, test them out, see how they do. Supposedly hydraulic brakes are gonna be a lot better than these cable actuated ones. So the Schwinn Axum does have the dual disc brakes, but they're a cable actuated versus hydraulic. Hydraulic's supposed to give you more stopping power, less fade, really just perform better. If you're going to do any kind of downhill mountain biking at all, you probably need to upgrade the brakes. Okay, I'm going to try to take these off and install the new ones without taking the wheel off. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to take these two bolts off. This has, there's no spacer here. I'm just going to take these two Allen head bolts off. And that should slip the caliper off. And then my cable is just zip tied on all the way up the frame. I'll just unclip those, we'll install new ones. All right, for this top one, I am using a socket 5mm with a wobble extension. All right, I got both the bolts off. The caliper just comes free after that. So that's just hanging now. Now the only thing keeping it secured is just these zip ties. So I'm just gonna go through and... All right, now I just need to take my grip off and old brake lever off. It's 5mm on the brake lever handle. All right, I'm just making sure that here's our old one, here's the new one. I'm just making sure they're the same length. This one's got a little curve to it, but yeah, they're the same length. So I'm gonna get this one put on the back. Okay, I got my caliper here. There's just a little spacer. This is just a plastic thing. Take that out. And I'm gonna slip it onto the rotor and just line up the holes. And then I'm gonna use the factory bolts. It came with some hardware. I'm just gonna reuse what I had so that way it fits. Okay, I got the caliper almost screwed all the way down. It's just a little wobbly. That's how you want it. Now I'm just gonna secure the cable all the way up. Put the handbrake on. Okay, so I got the rear brake on. They sent me the rear brake for the left side. It was on the right, so I just have to get used to that. But now that I have this on, I can now depress the lever and I can tighten up the calipers so that way it'll be centered. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold down the caliper, hold down the brake lever, and then while it's depressed, I'm going to tighten down the bolts on the caliper. All right, we got it tightened down. I'm just gonna lift it up here and test out the brake. Yeah, stops good. Got the handle. This is from the front. We just took it off the handlebar. Okay. It's the same size as the rear, 5mm. Just gonna... Okay, so that just came right off. I do have a little washer on them. So we're just gonna leave the spacer bracket on. Okay, here's our front rotor. We're just gonna go, the Shimano label goes faces outward. We'll just put our screws back in. All right, we got our caliper on. It's not completely tight yet. Okay, we got the handle on, we got the grip back on. Now we're just going to tighten up the brake lever. Okay, so now I'm gonna have the brake lever held down. See how this is still, okay, go ahead and release it. Okay, okay, go ahead and tighten it. Clamped on there, I'm gonna tighten it down. All right, we'll test it out here. Okay, it's not rubbing. All right. All right, just took it for a spin. The brakes feel great. The levers are nice and smooth. They have a lot of grab to them. I can tell these are gonna be much better brakes. So anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel.